What's up, everybody? It's Troy, and today we're going to talk about sexual polarity within the relationship, what it is, and how to keep it. Typically, within a healthy relationship, you have two types of energies. You have a healthy masculine energy and a healthy feminine energy. When those energies are healthy, the masculine energy might be decisive, directive, organized, and the feminine energy might be open and receptive and creative. And these two types of energies, the differences within them, create polarity. Think of it like an electrical charge, right? You need a positive and a negative to create the polarity. If you have two positives, you lose the charge. Or two negatives, you lose the charge. It's the same way in a healthy relationship. Let's take a deeper look at how these energies play out within a relationship. As an example, a healthy masculine energy can be decisive and directive. Or it can be frustrating at times when your partner is in their feminine energy and they are spontaneous, creative, open, because that can also feel like chaos at times. However, if that masculine energy tries to take that feminine energy and make it more like the masculine energy in this example, you lose the polarity. Going back to that electrical charge, you take the negative and the positive and you try to make them both the same. You lose the charge, you lose the sexual energy between the two of you. Let's look at another example of how this plays out within a relationship. I like to call this the take out the trash example. So in this instance, let's say that the wife or the girlfriend or the partner is in the kitchen preparing dinner, and then they tell their husband or their spouse or their partner to take out the trash. And so the husband gets up, maybe he's watching the game, goes over, takes out the trash. In this example, what happens is that feminine energy stepped into a masculine role and created direction, decision, right? That's okay, but what that does in terms of the relationship and the sexual energy is it pulled that feminine energy over to a masculine dynamic, and the masculine dynamic went over to a feminine dynamic. And we're losing our polarity in this example. A better thing to do in this example would be to say something like, hey, it's starting to stink in here. And maybe do it with a little humor so there's not any passive-aggressive behaviors going on. And then that's the cue for the masculine energy to step up, go grab the trash, stay in their masculine role, take out that trash, and feel like they won the day. Because that's what men want. That's what masculine energy wants. It wants to feel like a knight in shining armor, even if it means just taking out the trash. But this is just a simple example of how, in a relationship, you can allow each other to stay within your energetic roles and keeping that polarity. So what I'm trying to do here is just kind of paint a picture for you guys so we can see more of what goes on behind the scenes within a relationship. Oftentimes we're not even aware of what is actually taking place as we lose our sexual polarity, our sexual excitement, essentially, within the relationship, because we're crossing the lines of the masculine and the feminine energy. And yes, it's very important for both the masculine and the feminine to have range, to be able to kind of travel within those other dynamics of the other orientation. However, it's also very important within the relationship to allow one another to really thrive within their sexual energy. So as an example, what we can do is, the feminine energy can really encourage the man and the masculine energy when they see them step into that role. They can say things to encourage that and bring that out even more. And the same goes for the feminine pattern, right? When we see that, we can welcome it, receive it, and understand that sometimes the things that bring frustration within the relationship are simply that. It's just our differences. And that's a beautiful thing. Without those differences, we would lose polarity, we would lose attraction, we would lose that sexual energy. So we need that within the relationship. So find that within yourself and encourage that part of yourself to open up and to blossom and ultimately to even heal, because we want to be working within the healthy aspects of those types of energies. And then do the same with your partner. Encourage it, bring it out, and I promise you, you have a lot more sexual energy within the relationship and attraction. So until next time, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and peace.